guys, so I'm back with another video as I promised on Monday, and you will see a video on Thursday as well. Anyways, so I know this video is a little early and you guys might look at the title and be like, why are you talking about this, Riley? It's in the middle of July. Well, some people start early and I've already got like tons of requests to do it, so I was just like, I might as well start now. And I know I'm dreading school too. I don't want to go back. I'm not trying to like make you guys excited, but I am trying to prepare you. And so I don't really know where to start with this, but to just say that I'm going to be a sophomore next year. I'm just gonna kind of talk to you guys about like tips and a whole bunch of other stuff, how my year went, and the day before, the day after, orientation, all that. I'll just start off with supplies. So obviously you get supplies like 2 or 3 weeks before school starts, maybe even the day before, however you do it. Your school normally gives you like supplies requirements. Don't get a binder for every class, by the way, because then you'll be hauling around these binders and that's not fun. You can get your supplies earlier so you're more prepared, like pencils and stuff like that, but like when it comes to like paper and notebooks and binders and stuff, I would wait till like after the first day of school because they tell you what you need. So orientation is like you go to the school and get to look at the school, you get to look around at the school. Sometimes you have your schedules before then so you can go check out where your classes are and you can like map it out. That's what I would do. Also, some schools do like their ASB pictures, like ASB card pictures at orientations. Make sure that you look a little bit more presentable. I mean, you're seeing your whole class after summer and you're meeting new people, so you want to look presentable and look nice for even if you didn't have to take an ASB picture. Most of the time they'll have like games and fun activities for you. Like when I was a freshman, we all got into like groups according to our last names. And we did like fun activities and got to know people even though I knew pretty much most of my class. It was still really fun and it's cool to meet like upperclassmen because normally the upperclassmen arrange it and like do the activities or like the instructors and stuff. So like a week before or like the day before, you want to kind of get your sleeping schedule down because you don't want to have too much sleep and you don't want to have no sleep. So make sure your sleeping schedule is down and you have like an outfit picked out so you're not rushing in the morning, and then you have like a lunch ready, or if you buy lunch you have money ready. And it's also a good tip is to keep your room clean, like clean your room the first couple days, because once you get home from school you'll just be so happy that your room looks so nice and you don't have to do anything. When it comes to like the actual day, you want to make sure you eat breakfast because that's the most important meal of the day and you don't want to be starving throughout your classes. You want to try to get to school earlier than normal just because it might be easier for you to like talk to some people and get to know people and like go to your classes and like map it out if you haven't done that orientation. So remembering your schedule, here's a tip. You always want to have your schedule on you, so if it's either printed, it's on your phone. What I did was I had it printed, I kept it in my pocket, but I also had my schedule online, so I just screenshotted that and I put it as my lock screen, so whenever I like turned on my phone I could just look at it, and it was really easy, and that was like the most convenient way I did it. I used it for like a week, and then after a week you kind of get used to where your classes are, you don't really need it anymore. So lunch just is pretty sanitary. I would just like for the class that you have before lunch, I would just pick out a friend and just be like, hey, do you want to sit by me and stuff like that. That's what I normally would do. That's all like the really like tips that I have for like the day and the day before and all that kind of stuff. But for me, freshman year was great. I absolutely loved it. I didn't have many troubles. Homework was pretty easy, tests were pretty easy. I had really good grades, so overall it was really good. I didn't take any challenging classes, so maybe that's why it was pretty easy, but for the most part, I mean, it was pretty easy. When you're going throughout freshman year, keep up with your studies and make sure you're doing your homework, and you know, all that will pay off. Every homework you turn in, it will pay off, and trust me, I know it sucks, but the more you study and the more you prepare yourself for things, the farther and happier you'll be with like your grades and stuff. You're gonna have lots of work, and I mean lots of work, but as time flies you're gonna get used to it, and if you actually do it and you study for it, then you'll know how to do it, so it gets easier and easier. Throughout the year you should join clubs and try out for sports. High school is where you learn about yourself and you learn about what you like and what you like to do and what you want to do. So it depends like if more middle schools feed into your high school, but you're gonna make lots of friends, and friends are awesome, and don't be scared to make friends because those people will be wanting to make friends as well. High school, everyone changes, like in bad ways and good ways. So, you know, one person that you may have never known and you didn't really like, maybe they totally changed over the summer and they changed into a crazy cool person. You want to be friends with them. So, you know, you'll lose friends because people will change and not be who they used to be. But you meet new people, which makes up for it, which is really awesome. Middle school friends kind of fade. It's just kind of what happens, and you come closer with the people that you didn't really talk to. It's kind of a weird, but it just happens. Anyway, so that's all I really have for this advice stuff. I will be doing like a freshman like advice questions. So if you guys want to leave questions down below, then that would be awesome. I'm also going to ask on my Instagram, and I'm also going to ask on my Twitter and my Ask a Fam. I'm going to be asking you guys what questions you have for me about being a freshman, and if you're going to be a freshman, then that's awesome. Probably ask you guys like about around like July 23rd or 24th. That's when I'll be back from Spokane. I'm leaving for Chelan July 25th. So I'll be gone for a lot of this. That's why these are all pre-filmed kinda. But I'll have like 2 days to film a video. I'll have like July 23rd and July 24th to film a video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!